Hi. Hi, hello, welcome here. Let's go. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, yeah. Good afternoon for me. Good evening for you. So let's get started. And yeah, did you like this slide?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I hope so. Yeah, it was kind of, an innovation. I tried to do that. Innovation, innovative idea. Anyway, I think we can talk about the topics that you need, right? You need to talk about them. You have to. You have to talk about
Mhm.
them. So let's get started. Okay, maybe we can start with like I prefer to show you an idea, you know,
Mhm.
and after showing this idea, you can get a better sense how can you say answer the
Okay.
question, because sometimes we have the knowledge but we don't know how to organize it and putting into words, putting in the words. So it's gonna be useful if you get an idea how to answer a couple
Mhm.
of questions. So let's start with
Okay.
education.
Yes.
All right,
Education. No.
you do want to go for healthy society, poverty and
Yes.
overpopulation?
Healthy society.
Healthy society. All right,
Yes.
there we go. Okay, so okay, let's start by defining. I think before we start to answer these questions here, by the way, they are really great. We have to answer
Uh,
ourselves. We have to answer ourselves. What is a healthy society? What is uh what is overpopulation? And then what is poverty? Right. Before going to make this more complex, you needed to know what is simple before. So for you, Nurai,
yes.
what comes to your mind about healthy society? What do you imagine? In my case, I imagine um, the government giving assistance to the citizens. I imagine about a healthy society. Um, people that can have jobs, they don't suffer that much to get a job. Anyway, I gave you two
Yes.
examples. Uh,
A healthy society. Yeah.
what is a healthy society in your opinion?
Healthy society is one that
Mm-hmm.
the well-being of its members uh, promotes equality,
Mm-hmm.
justice, and access to basic needs such as health care, education, and employment, maybe. It fosters social respects diversity while also providing opportunities for personal growth and full, what is fulfillment.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
That's all for a while. All right, that sounds cool, really cool. I think that person that hear you will say, "Wow, that's an amazing answer." What about overpopulation? Do you,
Uh,
what's your conception of overpopulation?
Overpopulation is occur when the number of people in a
In a
part,
given.
yes, and exceeds the carrying of the environment to support them. And
Mm-hmm.
this can lead to various social, economic, and challenges such as strain on poverty, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wonderful, wonderful. And next, how overpopulation I mean, okay, we know what is poverty, but how overpopulation is related to poverty in your perspective?
Uh,
How overpopulation is related to
how
poverty
re-
in your...
related poverty
Yes. For
in
example,
your
India is a
in
overpopulated
your
country.
Kazakhstan? Yes.
You can mention Kazakhstan if you want. Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Talk. You can mention
over.
yeah, Kazakhstan. I don't think that is Kazakhstan overpopulated in your opinion.
Yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
really.
ca- no, Kazakhstan, like many other countries, faces challenges related to overpopulation and poverty. Overpopulation can strain resources and making
Constraints
it
what? Constraint
what?
overpopulation. You said
Re-
overpopulation
yeah, overpopulation
constraints.
can no can strain
Mm.
and making it difficult to provide for the needs of all citizens.
Gotcha. Constraints.
Uh,
I see.
Rapid population growth can outpace economic development and poverty rates.
Okay, so overpopulation constraints
Yes.
the environment. I mean, there is not much resource, so as a result, when there is overpopulation, however, there is a low level of jobs. People don't have the opportunity to have a life with, as you said here, with fulfillment, with personal growth, with opportunities, with healthcare, education. Yeah, it sounds very complicated. hmm Okay, great. I think we already passed the first step. Let's go
Mhm.
for the next step. We already have our concepts well defined. So we can talk. We can go now for the first question. What are the most effective strategies for reducing poverty and ensuring basic human needs are met?
Oh,
Because, for example, this is one problem, right? Reducing poverty is one problem, and ensuring basic human needs is another problem. This I like this question is you should be careful because it asks you for two solutions. Solution for reducing poverty and another solution for ensuring basic human needs. I think that makes sense to solve firstly reducing poverty and after then going for ensuring basic human needs. So what are your ideas about reducing poverty?
1 minute. Reducing
Okay.
poverty.
Yes. Reducing means decrease, size down, removing poverty,
Oh,
making people richer. People, there are many synonyms, many phrases that.
reducing poverty requires a
Mhm.
multifaceted approach that addresses various factors contributing to it. There are maybe education, employment, and
Okay, education, employment,
employment, social safety nets.
social
Education is
safety nets. Okay.
yeah, education need investing in education can empower individuals to better employment opportunities and improve their yes,
Individuals to
individual
what? Empower individuals to
better
do better.
employment
Oh,
employment
to better employment. To
yeah,
better jobs.
opportunities and
Better jobs.
improve
Better jobs.
yes,
Uh,
and employment is creating job opportunities, yes,
Great
uh,
jobs and opportunities.
and safety nets. It's mm, how to say, establishing social safety nets such as cash uh,
Mm-hmm.
transfers.
Cash transfer. Yeah, it's more like
Yeah.
social programs, right? That can provide people and help.
Yes.
For example, when let's say that there is a family and they have a extreme small salary, very low income. So
Yes.
with social safety nets, it's more about governmental policies, programs, and laws that can support these people here in need, the ones that have a low income. Yeah, low income means they don't have that much of money, so they are in the
Yes.
line of poverty. So, do you think that social safety nets can help to decrease the inequality and promote a society more equal? Oops. Do you
Mm.
think that social safety nets help to decrease the inequality and promote a society more equal? Like, this is the goal, right? Do you think
Mhm.
it is helpful? If yes, why? Social safety nets are governmental programs and policies that ensure that people that need money, people that are living on the streets, people that are homeless, they don't have a house, people
I
that
have no
are
idea.
they don't have ID identification. Did you say ID as identification or idea? Have you ever heard about programs about, I don't know, social safety nets in Kazakhstan? Here in Brazil we have that's named as
What programs?
Bolsa Familia in Portuguese. Bolsa Familia can be translated as family backpack. So people,
What
yeah, that's the name of the program. Translating into,
program?
yeah, social program
Ah,
promoted by the
social
government.
program.
Yes, social programs are part of social safety nets. Okay, what's
Uh,
social?
the,
Social is about
so
people. Safety is about security. It's about being safe.
for example, education
Uh,
programs.
yes, scholarships.
Yes,
Scholarships. It's
it's
an
got
example. It's another.
is
It's not
and
social. It's educational
uh,
safety. It's educational programs. What we're talking about here is social safety net programs. For
and
example, go on.
mhm. Yes, yes.
Because I know one, I'm explaining you because maybe you know about it as well. We have a social program called named it Family Backpack here in Brazil. And this
Okay.
social program gives money to people that don't have money. Like, let's say that you are a mother and you have two children and you don't have a job, you don't have a job, you don't have that much of money, so they will help you. They will say, okay, fine, come here, fill up the forms, give us the documentation, and we will give you every month
Okay.
money. That's what the government have done. That's a social program that makes part of of the social safety net. So is it?
Abraham.
Yes, I'm here.
Uh,
What? Tell me, what's going on? Hmm? What's going on? But
What can I say about the healthy society in general? Can you write and show
yeah,
this
yeah.
topic?
What is
Because I don't understood your question
this last
topic.
question? This last
Yeah,
question?
yeah.
Okay, let me make this question simple. Do you think social safety nets are helpful to decrease poverty? Can you see?
Uh, no.
What about now? Can you see the question?
Where?
Seriously? What about now?
Yes.
No way. I was typing everything here to you, but I thought I was sharing. I thought I was share. I have two screens here. I was
Oh,
typing everything like.
okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so that question was, do you think that social safety nets help to decrease the inequality?
Uh, do you think that social safety nets
The inequality? What it helps because
inequality? Yes, I think.
yes. All right. Wonderful. Great.
Uh,
Why?
so because social safety nets play a
You,
crucial role, and
oh,
by providing financial
right.
assistance, education
Providing.
support, and other services to in need.
Mm-hmm.
These programs can help prevent individuals and families from um, from falling into poverty. Yes.
Yeah, definitely yes. Definitely yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
social safety nets contribute to greater social by fostering a sense of charity within
cher-
communities.
cherish
Cherish, yeah.
in
They
the
help build
communities.
trust in government institutions.
Trust in government and institution.
Institutions.
All right.
Overall, social safety nets are essential tool for equality and building a more just and uh,
For
our society.
promoting equality in our
Mm,
society. Okay.
yeah.
Wonderful. Um, I'm thinking now about going to the next step because it seems that you understand way better now.
Yes.
Okay, we are still in this topic. Okay,
Oh, what?
we are still in this topic. Social health, right? Health, society, poverty, and overpopulation. We are still on this topic. We're gonna be on it. So
Yes.
so now you know what is a healthy society in general.
Yes.
For existing health society, it's necessary to exist social safety nets programs, solutions for problems related to overpopulation. For example, a program I think several years ago was happening in China that they were not allowing people to have more than two sons. It was only allowed to have only one son, and that's it in China
Mm-hmm.
a few decades ago. So it's a control of overpopulation, right? They were trying to control the natality. That's anyway. That's natality is the word that we give for the growth of the population, the natality. All right, let's move on. These ones I think you already answered. Ensuring basic human needs. Okay, let's go to the second question. Till now, we only talked about one question. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how can so the second question for us is how can communities like um you know villages, neighborhoods, how can communities
Oh my
take
gosh.
hold? Yeah. Of what
Mm-hmm.
happened? Too
It's
much?
difficult for me.
Oh, I feel it. Let me go slow. So how can communities tackle overpopulation while respecting individual rights and choices? For example, okay, let me try to explain to you. How can communities tackle overpopulation?
Oh, overpopulation. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, while respecting
Uh,
individual rights and choices. Because me and you, I'm Abraham, I have my rights and choices. You are Nurai and you have your
uh,
rights and choices. So
tackling overpopulation.
it's about
Uh,
tackling is about solving, give solutions.
okay. While respecting individual rights and requires a delicate balance between promoting uh, what between um, maybe providing access to recurrence.
Uh,
There are culture sensitivity.
mm-hmm. Cultural
Maybe
values, right?
yes, values and uh, nature of programs,
Mm-hmm.
supportive policies,
Mm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
um,
So how
and
could that you're doing?
education, maybe
Mm-hmm.
mm, education and awareness.
Awareness counts, but I think education doesn't count here that much.
Yes,
Okay, so how
okay.
can but education can be helpful. Education can be helpful to um improve the
Uh,
knowledge
I, s-
about individual rights.
I said that education and
Mm-hmm.
awareness, promoting education and awareness about
Mm-hmm.
family planning and the of overpopulation can empower individuals to make informed choices about family size and contraception.
Mm-hmm. Contraception is useful,
Y-
especially
Yes,
if they want to avoid a pregnancy, right?
yes, that's all.
Contraception, family planning, but you know that you must speak it from your heart, right? You should not be how can I say? Let me ask you, in the examination, are you going to do you have texts to read or I don't know, is it gonna be by speaking, by writing? How it's gonna be the examination?
Okay, gives us one sheet.
One sheet, got it. But
Yes, and we
mm-hmm,
choose that this sheet, one sheet,
gotcha.
and maybe for me,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
You are, but you are trying to get ready for a speaking test as well, speaking examination as well, right?
uh,
Are you going
for
to
example,
speak?
I was told about the education maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
No, I'm asking about the
it is,
examination.
it is written in the question.
Okay, great. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's move on for the next. But you have to. The tip that I want to give you is to. Okay, you have 6 ideas here. 5 ideas. Yeah, 6 ideas. So, what I noticed that you are forgetting is okay. You are giving the answers, and that's wonderful. I think that's so much better than just saying beautiful words. Um,
No.
um, but I didn't finish. But you have to add more conjunctions. Conjunctions, like in general, overall. What else? In addition, what else? I love this background. I had seen it 1,000 times. In addition, what else?
Okay. Overall, in addition, and
Additionally,
how moreover,
yeah, moreover,
yeah, uh, moreover, mm,
as example, as for instance, to illustrate, to sum up. In conclusion, what else? Okay, so you have to speak now. This. Let
oh
me
my
give you my
God,
example. In general, okay. In
culture,
general,
first
mhm,
culture values.
the idea is you have to
Uh-huh.
answer this question again, but using
Okay.
these conjunctions, also adding these ideas inside one by one.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, you can do it. Okay, start with this one
Uh,
for okay. For example, you to use this here in the beginning of your speech, you can add a part of the question. For example, you can use this trick. Okay, I will show you a few tricks. Be ready.
yes. Oh my God. Okay.
In general, communities
Yeah,
can
I
take yeah.
understood.
So you added it after that. Okay, go on, go on.
Okay. Uh, one topic or j-
Mhm.
one
Actually, it's
topic
not.
or
It's like you. It's a
culture values, society's norms. Yes.
yes, yes. But you're
Okay.
gonna you're gonna break down your question in 4 parts. Saying in general,
For
after
example,
that, sharing ideas, giving an example, and giving a conclusion.
in addressing, um, in addressing,
In
over
o- in o- oh, in order to address overpopulation. Mm-hmm.
uh, while respecting individual rights and choices. The nature of programs is crucial.
The nature of the programs are
Nature of
crucial.
programs is yeah, is crucial.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
individual because it's gonna be many
and they
programs. I think many programs.
they must be designed to be voluntary, culturally, and supportive of individuals' autonomy.
Mm, Okay, you're doing good, but it doesn't look like a introduction. Doesn't look like an
Of,
introduction. It doesn't sound like that. It sounded like you are
of
jumping
for
directly
instance,
to
for
the solution.
instance,
Yeah, you are jumping to
of
the through the examples and the ideas. You For example, you can say in general, communities can take overpopulation by addressing issues related to social values, social norms, nature of programs, and then creating supportive policies in order to promote educational awareness. And then by doing that, it may be possible to solve the issue of individual rights and choices in the context of overpopulation.
okay.
And then you say, for example, as a nature of program, we may give support by using money. We may, secondly, we may promote education by,
I understood.
yeah. Let's go. Let's go for the next then.
Uh,
Do you want to go for the next or finish this one?
no, I finished this task.
Mm-hmm.
In general, communities can tackle overpopulation by implementing programs that promote
Mm-hmm.
education while respecting individual rights and choices. Additionally, supportive policies and services must be established that individuals have the necessary support to make informed about their reproductive health.
Formative decisions,
And
right?
yeah, for
Mm-hmm.
example, educational can
Mm-hmm.
focus on raising awareness about family planning methods, um,
Mm-hmm.
and individuals to
Perfectly, yeah.
take control of their choices. In conclusion, um, education, supportive policies, and respect for individuals' rights, communities can effectively address overpopulation while promoting well-being. That's all.
Marvelous, wonderful. Congratulations. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, what are
Yes.
yes, finally.
Mhm.
What are what are the long-term
I'm tired.
consequences? You should breathe a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, like
What?
take a. You should have breathe like
Okay.
relax. I mean, you spoke a lot, so do you? By
What
the way,
are the long term? Yes. This
yeah,
question.
what are the long-term consequences of poverty on mental and physical health?
Oh,
Long
okay.
term, right? What kind of
There are
population? Mm-hmm.
the long term of poverty on mental health can be provoked. There are higher risk of mental illness.
Higher risk of mental
Illness.
illnesses,
Uh, yeah, yeah,
illnesses.
illness. Yes, yes, illness. Poverty is
Illness.
associated.
Associated. Poverty is
Yes,
associated. Associated
associated with
is
uh,
with
increased risk of mental health.
risk of mental disease, I think, or mental ill. How can if I say poverty is associated with increased risk of mental health?
Yeah, and then
Actually, health is
unlimited.
good. Health is good. Maybe bad mental health.
Yes.
What about nutrition, food? It can affect the person. Hunger, all of that affects the development of the brain. It can contribute to anxiety. It can
It's
even mhm.
stress disorder,
Mhm.
maybe.
The lack of food may promote the underdevelopment of the brain. Subsequently, affecting the cognitive skills. It affects, right, how the person thinks. I mean, nobody thinks well in hunger. When we are hungry, we don't think very straight. I know one example. There is a research that was studying the case of a judge in the court, and they noticed that
What is this?
this means it's
Yes.
like it's similar to consequently, but
Okay.
but
Mm-hmm.
we have this here. The lack of food may promote the underdevelopment of the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Subsequently, let me double check one thing here. Yeah, this word exists. Sometimes I know so many words that I created new ones, but
Subsequently.
this is a real one. Subsequently, it's not a verb. It means basically after this happens, when there is a lack of food, what happens after is it affects the cognitive skills. Subsequently, in sequence, afterwards, what else? As the result, that's the meaning. As the result. Okay, perfect. You told me a few examples. Now, we gotta, we use that structure. Do you remember? Um, you can say as far as I know. So far, briefly
As
speaking,
the result,
what did it say?
as result.
Uh, uh, as the result.
Uh,
Consequently,
it's right.
as a result, and as a result, and as a result. Well, both are correctly, but you use them in different contexts. For example, if you know exactly what is the result, if you know exactly, it's very specific, you can use as the result, as the. For example, when there is a difference between saying a car and the car. A car can be any car, any car. It doesn't matter. It maybe you don't know from who it belongs. You don't know where it is. You say a car. A car is useful in our lives. Okay, it can be any car. But when you say the car, you know where it is, from who it belongs, what is the characteristics of it. The car. For example, when you say a girl, it could be any girl in the world. But when you say the girl that I saw yesterday, she was wonderful. She was drop dead gorgeous. So it's more specific. The. So if you put the result, you know the result. It's not specifically. Anyway, let's keep it up. Sometimes I dive too much. As conclusion, okay, let's go again. What are the long-term consequences of poverty on mental health and physical health? Well, in my case, I would answer like this. In general, so you talk about the problem. Poverty and mental health. Oops, poverty or mental and physical health is detrimental for the development of the nation. As far as we know, poverty leads to underdevelopment of the brain, and it can significantly affect, and then affect. Actually, in this context here, it's okay to put affecting, but as I did another, I don't know, sentence grammatical structure, so I would say affect. So in general, it affects the cognitive skills, and it could be problematic for the people giving solutions for all the problems that may come into their lives. Anyway, and then when it comes to physical health, and then it's like introduce a new idea. And when it comes to physical health, right? And when it comes to physical health, people may develop diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, and so on. Poverty leads to a bunch of infections, inflammation. It's a kind of a medical medical vocabulary. Inflammation, high blood pressure, diabetes, and so on. Right. So this is the in the side of it, physical health. That's what poverty can lead. Right. Inflammation, high blood pressure, diabetes. Do you know about it?
Oh.
Okay. So if you try to do it now by using what happened? Let me drink water. Don't worry. It's gonna be easy. You right?
Yes.
Are you good?
Yes. So far, poverty has been consistently linked to a higher risk of mental illnesses, as well as poor mental health overall. Additionally, the lack of access to an food supply can lead to brain, which in turn affects cognitive skills negatively.
Yes.
And as the result, individuals living in poverty may experience a range of physical,
a range of problems that can be covered in the
health problems, including inflammation, high blood pressure, and more. In conclusion, poverty not only impacts mental health, but also has significance for physical well-being.
Okay, repeat it tomorrow. Okay, let's go for the next. Okay, I think we are already done, right? I think it's enough for you, at least this question, because first you already revised before you, and you tried to answer, and you gave a few point, and after that I show you how to structure it more or less by using conjunctions, and then you deliver that to me. You addressed it already. So you just need to be sure about distinguishing the mental and the physical health. Mental is one thing, physical is another, and they can have different problems.
Okay.
For example, I cannot have a mental diabetes. It's not possible to have a mental diabetes. Wow, that's
You are
really
good
big.
teacher.
Wow, I would like to say, this pasiba.
Not this спасибо.
Oh,
Спасибо, Rahmet.
спасибо, Ahmed.
Not Ahmed, Rahmet.
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 Okay, Rahmet.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Thanks, teacher. Wow, that's a really big heart. Okay, let's move on. Are you ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Okay, how can we address the root causes of overpopulation? That's kind of complex. How can we address? Okay, do you remember of China? Okay, how can we address the root causes of overpopulation, such as lack of access? Such as lack of access to family planning resources. How we?
I don't know.
Okay.
by addressing these root causes of overpopulation,
Yeah.
particularly the lack
Mhm.
of access to family planning,
Mhm.
communities can individual to make informed choices. For example, policy maybe, and addressing
Policies. There are many policies. Plural policies. Cis policy, and then
access
policies.
to healthcare.
Access to healthcare.
Yes,
Okay,
that's all.
so but the next question that comes to my mind is why overpopulation happens, especially in poor countries. Why it happens? I mean, in rich countries, it doesn't happen that much overpopulation. Like Germany, like what else? France. There are many countries that overpopulation doesn't happen. But I don't know. I see people. Sometimes they are rich and they have 10, 12 sons. Sometimes it can be different. Anyway, how can we address the root causes of overpopulation? And you said
Overall,
overall.
addressing the root causes, of overpopulation, including the lack of access to family planning, occurs maybe poverty, reducing poverty, improving health outcomes. Maybe
Did you say
equality.
Did you say outcomes? Outcomes?
Outcomes.
This this one that I had it written down here. I put on highlight
What?
outcomes. Is it what you said?
Yeah.
Outcomes? Okay, perfect. But it was my doubt.
That's all.
Well, okay.
You are
That's
small
all.
painting or drawing.
Well, actually, I like to do art, so
It's B.
No, it's yours. It's your heart, not your heart's big like that.
No, it's
My
B.
what? Mine is small. There, can you see? It's very small. I mean,
Okay.
Okay, so all right, let's move on. So let's just create a summarization here. So the root cause of overpopulation most part of the time is because there is a lack of resources for, you know, contraceptive resources. I forgot the name of that, but condom.
What?
Yeah, that's the term, condom. Um, do you know condom, right? Condom is there are a few hospitals here in Brazil, for example. They provide condoms for free as a the hospitals. Okay, as an example, you can even use it for yourself as well as an example. I will provide the answer. The hospitals um could provide condoms to as contraception for um for as a contraception, especially for cases that there is a lack of family planning. So condoms for free, condoms for free could be helpful, very useful on these cases. Are there?
Okay.
Did you understand?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay, let's move on to the next. What role
Mhm.
do education and economic empowerment play in breaking the cycle of poverty? So you have in this case to say, okay, how can
Uh,
education and economic empowerment solve the problem of poverty? It's a translation basically.
there are play crucial roles in breaking the cycle of poverty, mm, in providing individuals with the tools, skills, maybe, and opportunities they need to improve their lives and create a path to
Live,
a better future.
live. Can you repeat
Lives.
yeah, lives? Can you repeat the last sentence?
Opportunities they need to improve their lives.
Lives,
Lives and
lives.
create
Mhm.
lives and create a path to a better future.
Create a path to a better future. Okay.
Here there are, for example, intergeneration impact.
Mm. So all of
Uh,
these solutions could have an intergenerational impact.
yeah, and
Like,
um,
mm, like
economic empowerment is maybe financial stability.
financial
Finances.
financial
Mm.
stability.
It's economic enables individuals to achieve financial stability and security by earning income.
And then
You
earning
understand?
what? Earning what? Earn what?
Earn?
Income? Yeah, you said earn.
No, enables individuals to achieve financial stability and
And then
security.
security. Okay, security
Yeah, by earning
by earning. Mm-hmm.
income.
Income.
Income? Income. Yeah, income.
Income. So the e's
Yeah.
it's not pronounced. It's like income. That's it. .com.
Okay.
Nurai.com/Instagram.com. Income.
this by investing in education and economic empowerment, can break the cycle of poverty and create pathways to pathways for
Yeah.
individuals and communities.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Wonderful. Wunderbar. Wunderbar is like wonderful in German. So that's cool. Look at it. So many ideas. That's what we are looking for, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all.
But are you sure? You forgot about you forgot about the what about the conjunctions?
What?
In general, if in general, okay, give me a summary. Don't use those conjunctions now. So, how would you provide a summarization in 50 words by speaking?
Uh,
Okay, you can you say to sum up, in order
no.
to break the cycle of poverty, we shall and then you mention the reason one, two, three, four, and that's it.
Right. I have tried.
You are, I know it so much. Okay, think, think, think. Choose a map. In order to break the cycle of poverty, we shall provide choices, tools, skills, opportunities for the society and for the communities and for the individuals in order to achieve a financial security, financial stability, and by doing that, we may provide a clear path to a better future. Wow.
To sum up, to sum up, in order to break the cycle of poverty, uh, yes,
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can say now is necessary to.
you shall provide choices, tools, and skills, education, and economic empowerment. This includes offering opportunities to improve lives and create a path to a better future. Financial stability enables individuals to achieve financial um, stability by earning income, while investing in education creates pathways for individuals and communities.
And in turn, at the end of the day, it will break the cycle of poverty.
That's all.
That's all? Yes.
Enable.
Okay. That's all about
Enable.
enable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Praise me to my mother.
Your mother, she likes you a lot.
Why?
Anyway, why? Because she pays your classes.
What?
You said your
Basis?
mother, and I thought, well, your mother likes you, and you asked why, and I said because she pays your classes.
She's a teacher.
Yeah, one time I made a mistake in Russian, and she said, "Hey, you made a mistake here." One day, I was talking with her, and I made a mistake, small mistake in Russian, and I said, "Hey," and she said, "Hey, you made a mistake here. I'm a teacher too." And I said, "Yeah, but I use it Google Translator." I used the Google Translate at that time, so yeah, in Russian language. Anyway, let's move on. Are you ready for? Do you wanna? take a break now or move on to the next topic? We have a lot of topics. What about work? Work would be the next, you know, right? What the heck happened? Oh, she left.